This is Mary Jo Sarro and welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about snack foods and hors d'oeuvre foods and maybe like lunches, but we're going to start with wraps. These are so easy, these are so quick, your guests are going to love them. I just served them last weekend and my guests absolutely enjoyed all of them. Now we're going to start with one. I love to use the whole wheat wraps. There are gluten-free wraps, there are white wraps, there's all types, sun-dried tomato wraps, spinach wraps. It's really up to you. Just when you're buying them, watch the calories and watch the sodium in there. You can purchase different wraps that are lower in sodium and calories. You just have to look for them. And these are fresh wraps. Again, I like to purchase my breads fresh. It's better with the sodium and it's also better with the calories. So we're going to start with this. This is a finished product that I made. I love to garnish my plates, but let's go make one first and then we'll come back to it. So what I do is I take the wrap and I'm going to, now you can decide what you want to put on it. There's a lot of different things that you can put on it. You can put chicken, or you can put, sometimes I've tried the cooked shrimp and that was delicious. This is cooked chicken. This is salsa. This is organic salsa. It's really fabulous. It took me a while to find this, but I won't buy anything else but organic salsa now. These are roasted peppers, mushrooms and peppers, and I really like the flavor of those. Now these are different types of cheese. These are jalapeno pepper cheese, which is a real bite to it, so be careful, it's got a real kick to it. But I'm going to make this one with it. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take the cheese, just going to put it on. I'm going to put it on the bottom, just a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit of the salsa and spread that around. Now I'm only doing it in 1/2 because I'm going to fold it over before I put it into the toaster oven. Now you're going to end up cutting these into probably 5 or 6 smaller pieces, so you can be generous when you put the salsa on it. Now I'm going to put a little bit of the peppers. You know, I make all different types. I have guests who like the peppers, don't like the peppers, like the chickens, vegetarians, don't want it. So I make all different types for my guests. Now I'm going to add more of the cheese. Okay. Now I'm going to spray that with my mister. This is olive oil. I have some garlic in there, garlic cloves in there for the flavor, and then I have the olive oil in there also. Just get a little light spray. Now the cheese on the top and the bottom is what's going to help to melt it. Now what I like to do is, since I make different ones, I like to put what's on there, what's inside of it, on top of it. So I like to spread a little bit of the salsa. If I was going to have chicken in, which these do, you'll see later, then I would put a little piece of chicken so that my vegetarians would know. And they also know that I have this hot cheese in there. This is just great to let them know. If you're home making this for lunch or and it doesn't matter, then you really don't have to put it on there. But it's nice to do it for guests. And it also adds to the flavor. Then I use another spray of my mister. And I'm going to put this into the toaster oven, and it's going to go in there for probably 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Put that in, get that all set up. Now I have what I've already made here to enjoy. Now you can use all kinds of spices. I find that the cheese that I use gives it enough flavor. If you're using a milder cheese, go ahead and use your seasonings and your herbs and your spices. Anything that you want. I don't add extra sodium to my meals. I don't find that there's any need for it with my spices and herbs. If you have fresh herbs, go ahead and use that. I still do like my dried. So I have all different types, including the red pepper. I have rosemary. I've made these with rosemary and the chicken, and it was absolutely delicious. People raved about it. So be creative. Try different herbs and different spices. The herbs are wonderful for these. Now, these are the ones that I've cooked. And I also like to add garnish when I plate my food. These are different ones. This is sour cream. This is light sour cream, and this fresh tomatoes on top. This, of course, is my salsa. And this is the ricotta cheese, which people love. They really love to put it right on top. And this one is the low fat. And I also, of course, include my peppers. I've had cucumbers, I've had some tomatoes. If you buy the grape tomatoes, I've used those. I've used a lot of different mixtures. Now what I've done here, since these are going out as appetizers, I've put on top what they are. I have some of the salsa on there. I have some of the sour cream. I put avocado in this one, so I put the avocado on top. I have the mushrooms here. I have the chicken because these are the chicken. What I also love to do is, I love to have something that I can munch on while I'm cooking. I get hungry, I look at this food, and I don't want to have it because I want to enjoy it with my guests, but I get hungry. So what I do is I have some vegetables, fresh vegetables, and I have my apples, fresh fruit. I cut them up, I have them. If the kids want to come and pick on them, or my husband, we're all here, and it's great because you're going to want to munch on something. So pick something up that's delicious and that's really delicious and nutritious for you. So go ahead, make these. You're going to find that they're so easy to make, and you're really going to enjoy them, and your guests are going to enjoy them too. See more videos and more shows, more recipes, and a lot more at MaryJoSarro.com.